Y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a problem from 9.2. It wants you to solve for a given variable. So it gives you an expression. Say what it gives us is 8x plus 9, and it tells us to evaluate the expression for x equals 5. So this quite literally means to take our 5 right here and to plug it in wherever we see an x, okay? So, oh wow, I still haven't gotten used to that, have I? There we go. So let me go ahead and do that. I get 8. The 8x doesn't just mean this becomes an 85. You need to put it in parentheses because this is now 8 times 5 right here. And if you do 8 times 5, because we would follow order of operations. So what we do is we do the multiplication first, and what we get, 8 times 5 is 40, and then we have our plus 9, and so we get 49. Okay, I'm literally flipping through the homework, y'all, trying to find some problems that we can do, just because I know I've been not having the greatest time, the greatest luck. I did get a Zoom account, trying to zoom out of this, but it won't let me. I did get a Zoom account through Commerce. That way it won't cost me anything to have like as many people join. I just don't know how to do it. I've never had one before. So this does not want to zoom out. So I'm just going to get a new window or delete everything. Haha. So yeah, I am working on that. I do have a face-to-face class and I would like to try to record my screen when I'm doing it. So I am trying to figure that out. Okay, y'all. Say they give us 7x minus 3 over 3x, and they tell us to solve this for x equals 2. So again, wherever we see an x, we're going to plug in a 2. So I get 7, it's times 2, minus 3 over 3 times 2. Okay? So again, you have to follow the order of operations, y'all. It's very important. Every single problem, every single time. Okay? Let's go this way. You do 7 times 2, I get 14. And then in the numerator, I still had negative 3 minus 3. And then in the denominator, we do 3 times 2, I get 6. Okay, I'm going this way. You do 14 minus 3, you get 11 over 6. And that is your answer. Okay, let me click through a couple problems. I want to make sure I do some that I know could be a problem. Say we have 3 and then in parentheses x plus 9y, and it tells us to solve this. It'll say for x is 2, or if this one actually says x is 1 and y is 4. So wherever we see an x, we're going to plug in 1, and wherever we see a y, we're going to plug in 4. So what I get is 3 open parenthesis, the number 1 plus 9 times 4, and then close. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know, though, once you have multiple like needs for parentheses, you won't usually see parenthesis, parenthesis, parenthesis. You'll see parentheses, and then you'll see brackets. And then you'll see parentheses, and then you'll see brackets. It's kind of just to keep things a little bit more organized. So if you were to see a problem in the homework that looked like this, I'm just really trying to make them thick and bold, let you know these are brackets. If you see a problem that looks like this in the homework, it's telling you that you have parentheses within parentheses. Using the order of operations, you always go to the innermost parenthesis. And here, what I would notice is that the innermost parenthesis is happening with this 9 and the 4. Those are multiplying each other. So you need to evaluate that first. I get 3. I'll go ahead and put in my bracket my number 1, and then 9 times 4 is 36, and then I close my bracket, right? Now, still, for order of operations, I need to evaluate in here and then continue with the problem. So let me slide up, y'all. You would get 3 times. When it's just one set, I prefer to just use parentheses like that because I don't have multiple sets of parentheses, right? So I have 36 plus 1, which would be 37. And if you do 3 times 37, you would get 111. And that would be your final answer. So just really important here, y'all. You need to make sure that if you do see brackets and parentheses, you go to the most inside. You go to the innermost. You go to the one. I'm trying to think. The only thing you can really say is just the one on the inside. Like these brackets would be on the outside, and then those parentheses are on the inside of the brackets. So you find the one that is the most inside, because you could have 2 or 3 or 4 sets of parentheses and brackets. So you just got to make sure that you find whatever is the furthest inside, and you start there and you work your way out. Okay, let me see. I don't want to do long videos and then it not actually post for me. Okay, I'm gonna post this one and then I'm gonna do another video this morning and post it. Okay, thank you. It never wants to work. There we go. No. There we go.